Hey everyone, it's Banana. Today is going to be a slightly different style of video about some recent recall news in the world of MGA entertainment that we just wanted to make sure you all know about, since it's something we did review in the past, and also share our experiences with how retailers have been reacting. On June 25th, 2024, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission issued a recall of the popular MGA Miniverse Make It Mini sets that included almost the entire product line. The Make It Mini Food, Make It Mini Lifestyle, Make It Mini Appliances, Make It Mini Kitchen and all-you-can-eat playsets, and any other products in the line that contained liquid resin were recalled for violating the Federal Hazardous Substances Act. The recall notice states the sets contain resins that, when liquid, can cause skin, eye, and respiratory irritation or sensitization when inhaled, touched, or ingested by children or adults. The resins contain acrylates in amounts prohibited in children's products by the Federal Hazardous Substances Act. After the resins cure, they no longer present this hazard. This news impacts 21 million products and was quickly picked up by major news outlets like CNN, Newsweek, and Time. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says that anyone who still has some of these products, even if they have been opened but the resin is still in liquid form, should contact MGA for a refund or replacement. Also, any products still on shelves at any retailer are supposed to be removed and not sold to customers. On June 29th and 30th, 2024, we decided to go around to some major stores in our area and check out some of the ways this recall has been enforced. We were expecting and hoping to find that we wouldn't be able to find or purchase any of these products, but that's not exactly what happened. After learning that Walmart pulled everything from the shelves quickly, we started at Target on Saturday, where we easily found several of the Make It Mini appliances still on shelves. We went up to the self-checkout lanes to see what would happen if they were scanned, and the screens did block us from purchasing them and said they were recalled. The machine even spat out these little do not sell slips that were intended for the employee to stick on all the products to remove. But they did not do that or even take the slips with them, they just took the one that we had away. So we're not sure if those sets were removed later. Next, we stopped by Macy's, where the store's Toys R Us section still had cases and cases full of the recalled products on shelves. When we scanned them on the price-checking machines, they were also blocked in that system, and the screen said to contact an employee. We told employees there that they still had a lot of this recalled product on the shelf. Then we went to a Claire's store and found another bunch of Make It Mini appliances on shelves. When we went up to purchase one, there was actually no block in that system whatsoever, and we bought it with no problem. We were really surprised by this and started to wonder if it was a chain-wide thing, so on the next day, Sunday the 30th, we went to a different Claire's store and found some Make It Mini food being sold. Again, we went to the checkout and were able to purchase one without a problem. It's also worth noting that at the time of the editing of this video, there are still 4 different types of Make It Mini food with the resin available to buy on Claire's.com. Of all the stores we visited, this was definitely the one with the least enforcement of this recall. There was no Make It Mini on shelves at a nearby Walgreens, and they're off the website. And at Rite Aid, the regular spots on shelves were empty, but we did see cases of Make It Mini were probably pulled that day and sitting behind the store counter with a recall notice taped to them. That same day, Sunday, we also went to Dollar General, where the line was nowhere on shelves or their site, and Family Dollar, where the line was also pulled, and they actually had paper notices posted all around the store, both on the front door and where the products used to be, so this one was probably some of the best enforcement we saw. So now that we've gone through all of our experiences with the recall at stores in our area, we also wanted to talk a bit about MGA's response to this recall and the future of the Make It Mini brand now that so much of their current line is unable to be sold. MGA did post about the recall on their Instagram account and directed customers to where they could receive refunds. In replies to fans on the Miniverse Instagram, they stated that they've formulated a new resin that isn't an irritant that will be available soon. They also stated that the resin was not toxic and the recall was voluntary and only a precaution. Additionally, VidCon in Anaheim, California was this week, and Miniverse attended with new licensed Harry Potter products and several of what appeared to be sets from the previous series of the products. However, they replied to one comment and said that all the ones in the post had the new resin. The Miniverse Make It Mini Spa line, which does not contain any resin, was on display at the event too and is starting to show up now in some Target stores. Thanks so much for watching, and tell us in the comments below, what do you think about this situation? How do you think this recall will impact the future of Miniverse? Are you still seeing any of the recalled sets at your stores? And remember that if you have any of the sets with recalled resin, to contact MGA Entertainment for a refund or replacement at the links in the description. See you all next time. Bye!